I'm just gonna quickly turn off the dehydrator, right? And I'll most likely make more later. This is the Dino Tracks that I made live on yesterday's stream, FYI, if you're new. Dino Tracks is my, my recipe that I'm moving forward with to get in the marketplace. I'm Master Lukey. I'm a former UFC fighter and health coach. And I'm the only life food certified chef on Long Island here in New York. And I had coffee, so I'm a little hyper. Sorry. Coffee's a drug. Cleansing. So today's the last day eating, and then I'm gonna fast this whole week. I have to do that because I kind of have any pressure in here to cause less blood and electric flow to my extremities. All right, most of the time that people eat, they end up with what's called distension, and in my experience, that puts me at risk for injuries, in particular knee injuries, which I already have a pre-existing condition of ligament damage. Ligament damage, which happened in jiu-jitsu and wrestling and MMA. So, anyway, long story short, I'm just gonna do a quick taste test and ask your opinion. So, the opinion is, actually, I don't even need to ask because I know the answer already. Never mind. I'll just demonstrate here. Ribbit. Okay. So, measurement. Let's say, I'm just gonna get another cutting board here. And let's see, how are we gonna do this? Plastic first. Then I'm gonna put this on top. Make a straight line. I should use a pizza cutter. Okay, so taste test. That's perfect. Holy shit. Can't believe how good that is. Master Lukey, you did it again. Or Master Lukey, you've done it. It's a recipe that is supposed to simulate the goldfish. The goldfish recipe. You know what goldfish are, right? So this is a healthy version. If you want to go back and see the recipe, it's from yesterday. The last stream that I did. We got and I'll probably make some more later because the sprouted seeds got to be used. That's quinoa, millet, buckwheat. Take that. So good. My favorite is the buckwheat. I want to go to Russia. They got kasha. It's a Russian vegetarian recipe using buckwheat. Kiss it up to God. Come on. Okay. So, if I break this into fours, the pieces are going to be too small, I think. But this is kind of what I need your opinion on. Yeah, kasha, technically. You know, if you want to be real strict, live food is uncooked. So you'd have to, on a scale of 1 to 10 to be or a scale from 1 to 100, if you want to be 100 live food, you'd have to sprout the buckwheat like I did. But I've been doing cooking lately, and kasha, I think you can get away with. So if I go 1, 2, that might work. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually break it into 4. And then I'll get one more and I'll break it into 3. And we'll see which one's better. Because, I want to package these. I want to be able to use these for sandwiches, for pizza, mini pizzas, dipping crackers, or open-faced sandwiches, or just how you would use like a big cracker with like chopped veggies on it or something. Like a like a mini, what do they call it, a club sandwich? I don't even know. It's like a big cracker with veggies and sauce on it or something. But there's only one, it's not a sandwich. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to have to go like this. Half. Another 4 would be way too small. Let me think. Unless I go this way. It's kind of like squares. You see, there's all different ways I could cut this. Sheesh. This is going to be real small. But maybe that's what I want. What's going to be the best way? These two are correct. All right, I'll just give you an idea. So basically, it's supposed to look like a dino track, right? Like the footprint of a dinosaur. So we're gonna go like this. All right. So that's a potential one. Another way is if I cut this into 4s. And these aren't the exact sizes because when I cut them, you know, I'm not going to do this cut. I'm going to do the angled cut. So this would fit into the next one. Let me do one so just so you can see how I envision this, right? I'll get like a piece of metal and bend it so I could just kind of stamp them. But it'll be like this, you know? Get it? Prosciutto. Yep. Melba toast, Keebler club cracker, or saltine. Yeah. So this would be the biggest size, I think. The biggest size. Okay. Now we'll go next. Do a smaller version. This would be a 1/4. So that's a half. This is a 1/4. Right? Could also try 1/3. I don't think we're going to get much smaller than this. This is about small as I'll go, I think. All right. I think these are too small, actually. I think it's got to be either a half, or I'll try the 1/3 too on the next one. See how it looks with 1/3s. Smaller ones easier to package. All right. Let's see how it comes out with the. Hold on. This is a straight edge. Yeah, packaging. That's important. So now thirds. Right? Eating it. Also going to need a kind of a tray to mold so the sides aren't thin like this. You got to be able to have it thick all the way through. Alright, so that's thirds. The dino tracks must be awesome with dino cheese. Well, see, the thing is that this is basically made out of dino cheese. So it would be just basically the same flavor. You know, I understand the optics would probably be cool. Cheese and crackers. But as far as serving this, I'm thinking more like sliced vegetables. I thought I was having my sons over today. So I have avocado, which I'll show you. I'll make one with avocado on it. That's all I got. But you can do like cucumber, tomato, onion, radish, whatever you want. Okay. So this is 2x4, right? Was that 2x4? Yeah, because this is 3x3. Or was this 3x4? This is 3x4. This is 3x3. This is 2x2. So now we got to do 3x2 in here. Okay. 3x4. Sorry, 3x4. So we'll just break this right down the middle. This might be the one. 3 rows by 4 rows. I think this is the one. Yeah, that looks good. right? Let's see, so you can get a reference point. Here's a quarter. Three-quarters width. Three-quarters by. Actually, I wanna make one a little longer. So let me just. Oh yeah. This one I'm gonna cut 3, but then shit. I'm gonna have to get a raised border to dehydrate these. I can make it out of cardboard or Tupperware. Easy. Okay. So, like I said, I'm gonna do 3. Connect these. Okay. Okay, so now let's say 3 by 4. Is that what it was? 3 by 4? Alright. Oh. Wait a second. No, I gotta do the 4. I gotta do the 4 lines first. It's not the right way. I fucked up. Let me do this into 3s. The 4 lines are going to be straight, and then the 3 lines are going to be the diagonal cut. You'll see what I mean in a second. again. Why don't I just start with this? Right down the middle. Okay. Another one down the middle. Save that one. Kiss up to God. Mwah. Okay. So these are the two best ones. So now, it's going to be 3. So look, right here, I'm going to go with the first diagonal cut. Okay. This way I'm saving space. And another one here. So that, oh, I fucked that side up. That, it looks like that's going to be the one. 3 by 4. Just because I want it to be slender, you see? Let me try one more with the 4 by 4. Okay. Boom. Yeah, buddy. All right, so this is a potential finished product. Well, next version. And then the last one, I'm going to do 4 by 4, but we're going to cut. I'm going to cut it a certain way. That right there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna save these off to the side. That's a 4 by 4. Okay, so now basically the halfway mark, which is right here. I'm gonna do the first cut, diagonal. Okay, basically the same thing right here. Okay, and then we're gonna break this in quarters. So this one will be about here, and then here. think this is actually going to be it, but I'm going to make the angle less sharp. Show you what I mean on the next one. So this is the 4x4. That looks like a good one compared to this one. You know, it's like a single. This is actually looks like almost like a double serving, but this is more like a single serving. But I'm gonna do less of an angle here on the diagonal cut. I think I'm running out of trays too, so let's see where we at. Oh, last one. This is literally the last one. Cool. Funny how things work out, right? Trust. 1. 2. 3. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is less of an angle. So before it was like this, 45 degrees. Now we're going to go half of that. So let's just make sure we're getting halfway. Eyeball it with this. So it'll be right here. And we're going to go boom. Okay, we'll do another one over here. So halfway from here to here is about here. Okay. Boom. I think that's the winner. I think that's actually the winner, man. Right there. All right. So we got 4. Out of 6 trays, we got 4 pieces. Holy. What's going to be a pack? Pack of what? 6? 12? 13. Got to be 13, right? Baker's dozen. Lucky number. Which one looks better? What's the best one here? What do you think of those? What's the best one? think's the best one out of those? See other possibilities. Could do something like this. Let's see here. Get a good one. See? Something like that. That one got fucked up. You know, the two toes is going to be way easier to do. But just throwing it out there. Yeah. How's that look? I got so many avocados thinking my sons are over. I'm gonna have to put them in the fridge. Give them to my brother. Because I'm starting fasting tomorrow. After I eat this avocado, I'm gonna tweeze my eyebrows, shave my face, and then I'm gonna make another recipe. Actually, maybe I'll make the recipe first. Yeah, maybe I won't manscape on camera. What do you think? Here's what I'll do. So I have to fit a piece of cardboard in here to make a frame. So Got a pen. A pencil, whatever. Yeah, buddy. Sheesh. Really? What are these, all broken? It's just pieces of freaking graphite coming out. Really? Alright, this finally, no, that's broken. Fucking use this marker instead. Sheesh. Alright, that's fine. Kind of curved because his box was curved, but so you know what, I'm gonna have to actually do this twice. So one, go to here, and then two to here. There's a knife. Okay. First one. So I need 4 9-inch sides. This is actually 2. Okay. So 4 times 9. That's, my K-bar. It's used for killing and healing. Should actually do this on the cutting board now. Hey Blaze, you want to go to the gym today? Up to you, man. I think they close at 8 or 9 or 10 or something. Alright. So, come back over here. Am I gonna go? I'm gonna take you. Now, I'm going to get duct tape and either saran wrap or wax paper. He's got much to work with to begin with. Ew. Should be nice. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm making a frame, right? 9 by 9. This way, when I put the batter, for lack of a better word, the cracker batter, I can kind of stack it thick on the sides rather than just kind of touch the sides, you know, because it's got liquid in it, the sides is gonna kind of round off. So if I want the thickness the whole way, I think it's got to rest up against the sides. But I'm not sure exactly. I never did this before, so we're gonna see. See how this comes out. I think what I'll do is I'll cut it first. One. Two. Three. Matter of fact, this one's kind of hurting. Let's go this way. But where's the? I brought down the clear tape. Hello? This is just so, like, you know, to shield the cardboard from the dough and vice versa. I thought about plastic wrap, but it's too flimsy. It's like, it's such a pain to work with, plastic wrap, because it's gonna lose its shape, and then just like, as soon as it touches itself, it's like tape. You can't get it off. You know what I'm saying? So this is more like paper. I think it's better. We'll tape it on one side, and the other side will be the side that's facing inward. We'll do this 4 times. One. Okay. 2. Three. One more. Accomplishment. What feels better than accomplishment? Okay. So we got 1, 2, and then I guess I'll like tape these together like this. Get the tape on the outside. Should have checked, make sure this is all lined up before I taped it. Let's just hope. It's a little big. Dag. That's alright, I can trim it. See, this side is okay. It's this, I just gotta shorten this. Let's just take a look and see. Okay, so definitely can't fit on the top one. Oh, jeez. But gotta narrow it down. No biggie. No biggie. 4 people in the chat. What's up? Rick and Londos. Hey guys. What you missed was the dino tracks. These are avocados. Come off to the side. The dino tracks. So what I did was I cut different shapes. What happens is it comes out of the dehydrator. This is a 9x9 sheet. If you watched yesterday's stream. And I've got some mango here. Dehydrated mango. That's for my kids. I thought they were coming over today. Turns out they are not. So 9x9, there was, this one was, I did 2 cuts by 4 cuts. This one I did 4 cuts by 4 cuts. This one I did 4x4, but I cut it in a way that saved more space. So it was like they were kind of cut it like this. You see? And this is the same as this, except with a slightly less of an angle. So these two are the less angle. This is the bigger angle. Londos, you have a point of sale for the dyno scales, bro? That's probably at least 6 months in the future that I would need a point of sale, man. And those are easy to come by. You're what's called a jock rider, bro. A bandwagon hopper. Point of sale, man. This stuff's got to be researched, produced. Do you realize what it takes to actually produce a legal product, to get a barcode, to go through the New York State Department of Agriculture, to get a commercial food service establishment to be able to produce a food that you can sell? Okay? You're talking about jewels on a championship belt. I'm over here grinding, bro. So take your POS. You understand what I'm saying? Your POS. This is what you guys missed. And then what I did was I took avocado because I thought my sons were coming over. So I got all these avocados. And I cut one. And I put it on here and made like an open-faced sandwich, or like a cracker with butter on it, basically. You know? It's possible that I could also do something like this, but it would just be... Maybe if I made it, I would have to do something like this when I cut them. You see? So this one, there would be another one of these right here. And then another one of these right here. So that's possible too. Now that I look at it, that actually looks nice with the 3 toes, right? I think that looks way better than the 2 toes. Nah, I'm not interested in any farm stand, man. You're talking peanuts. You don't think big picture, man. Your brain ain't working right. Sorry. I don't need advice from somebody who doesn't even eat my food, all right? This is homegrown business. This is grassroots. You want to be an investor? You're a silent investor. I don't need any of your input. Just give me the money, bro. And that's it. That's all you're good for. In terms of this business, I don't want to hear anything out of you. Show me the money. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the corners off of this and make it about a 1/2 inch less, basically on all sides. And so that would make it, you know, 1 inch on each, on the top and bottom, right? Then I'll have to retape it, which is no problem. I don't need any advice from you on business, bro. You don't even eat healthy. And you're going to say, oh, I eat healthy, but not to your standards. Well, that's all I care about, man. If you ain't with me, you're against me. Alright? So give me the money and shut up. Shut the hell up. But you're a farm stand. Yeah, you want me to work in a dojo, right? That's what you want me to do. You want me to work in a dojo and sell fucking crackers in a farm stand. That's your idea for my life. No thanks, buddy. I got big plans, man. I don't think like you. I think big picture, man. Fucking farm stand. Man, I'll go into that farm stand and kick the whole thing down, bro. And you with it. I'll give you a big boot right in your chest. Kick you into the farm stand. How about that? Kick you right into the farm stand, man. Knock over the pumpkins. farm stand, he says. Holy, I'm insulted, bro. That's what you want from my life. You want me to work in a dojo teaching kids class and selling crackers on the weekend at a farm stand, man. No thanks. I mean, I'll do that anyway, but I got bigger plans, bro. Do me a favor, don't give me any more advice. If I want something out of you, I'll ask for it. How about that? Unless you got money, don't say anything. Let the money do the talking. You wanna contribute something? That's what I want. It's like Christmas, man. People giving you gifts for Christmas, they should ask what you want. They give you something they want you to want. They want you to have. Me, I'll give money or something that I know they need. I'm not going to give them something that I think they should have. You're giving me socks, right? You're going to give me socks and an ugly sweater for Christmas? How dare you? I'm going to kick you right into that farm stand, bro. And you ain't going to do nothing about it. Alright? How's that? Oh man, was that a good angle? Okay, here we go. So now, that actually worked. Let me flip the camera over so I can see when you see. So, this black part is just the edge. So that has to go in here. You see? So, can't go past that. Boom. There it is right there. The only thing is, shoot, I'm gonna actually have to tape this onto the Michelin chef. Oh God. Yeah, I'm impressed by a Michelin chef. The guy's got a big belly, man. He cooks snails and all other type of junk food, man. I'm not impressed with Michelin chef. You kidding me? Michelin chef, that's like a guy, that's like a forms champion. A Michelin chef is like a martial arts forms champion, man. You think you're impressing me with a Michelin chef? Please. That's the equivalent of a paper tiger in martial arts. You know what I'm saying? Paper freaking tiger. Take that Michelin rating and stick it in the POS. You know what I'm saying? Right up your POS. Now this, shoot, how am I going to do this? We got to tape this to this because otherwise the stuff is going to seep through the bottom. So let's see if we could do this here and that. Think you're impressing me with your Michelin star rating? Come on, man. Why don't you practice your forms and then go into the UFC? Then I'll be impressed. Michelin star is a bunch of fancy pants, nonsense. I'm not impressed with fancy food, man. I'm into health food. Health food and marketing. You're not putting Michelin food in Walmart, all right? That's a niche market. It's highfalutin, fancy pants food. And that's not what I'm into, bro. I'm middle class suburbs. I grew up on G.I. Joe and Optimus Prime. Not lifestyles of the rich and famous, okay? So take your Michelin rating and stick it. Stick it right up your POS, my man. I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to Whole Foods. You got pull in Walmart and Whole Foods, then we can talk. That's the point of sale I'm going for. Come on, man. Let's get real. Think your Michelin star impressing me, bro? Come on, man. Let's talk about ramen. Let's talk about top ramen. That's impressive. Top ramen is impressive. You understand what I'm saying? Cheerios is impressive. I'm not impressed by, what is it? Glazed chestnuts with almond vinaigrette over a bed of braised Brussels sprouts and spring greens, locally raised. Local raised spring greens, microgreens. Nah, fam. I mean, I'll eat it, but that's about it. You ain't getting rich off of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Your brain ain't working right. You think I'm gonna be impressed by some Michelin rating, bro? Come on, man. Oh. Stop trying to trigger me. I know what you're up to. This is a lot of work for one thing. This is gonna have to be a custom job. That these are made in a certain way where it's like this tape is gonna be in the way. This is not gonna work long term. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Maybe make a tray out of wood. I don't know. Can this go back in? All right. So we got that. It's a little. Hold on. Let me get one that's. I have a backup dehydrator here. It's kind of old and chipped. So we'll take this, and then it's okay if I have to like cut a little piece out just for now. You see? I might have to cut like this and just do like this here. 1, 2. I'll just. All right. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it'll just give me an idea of if this concept will work where there's a frame around it, you know? And that's all I really want to know before I move forward with this, because that will give me, a more quality piece, basically. All right? Instead of a lot of the side being just basically waste, now the whole thing will be hopefully, usable. So this, I'll put on the top of this one on my backup. Or secondary. I should say secondary because maybe where was I? All right, this is a little wet here, so I just want to. What I'll do is I'll make one more. I'll make one here. Make one on here. Where's my blender? Okay, so I gotta go up and get the seeds. They're in the fridge. Could I use a cookie sheet? Oh yeah. Happy Zeus. Here's the 3 seeds. We got chia. We got Irish moss. Don't spill any. Okay. Alright, so I'll make one. I'll do the manscaping, and then there's another recipe which I'm going to make because I bought kale. I thought my sons were coming over, and I make a kale and soba dish for my ex-wife because I don't know why, but they ended up not coming over, so I got the kale. I didn't get a chance to make it and give it to her when I saw them today. You know, I thought they were coming back with me, and then I would bring the kale and soba noodles to her tomorrow. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna eat half of it for dinner. I'm gonna give the other half to my brother. But I'll do that after I do the manscaping, because if I eat, I'm gonna lose all my energy, and I'm not gonna do this. And then I need to look good this week. This is an
I'm on the air.
So
What up?
I'm making food.
All right.
What's up?
What are you cooking?
I'm making a kind of a cracker, kind of like goldfish but bigger. So you I don't know if you've ever heard of like a club cracker. You can make like a mini sandwich out of it. Yep.
Did Xavier text over you that picture?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on it, right?
Nah, I'm not sure.
Why?
I already told you, bro. Nobody's hijacking my show.
He's not hijacking your show. This was my idea.
Yeah, including you, bro.
I'm not hijacking your show. This is the Hospital Our show.
Well, I'm the leader. I make the decision. I make the decision, man. Sorry. It's my channel. I decide what I want to show on my channel and what I don't want to show on my channel, so I haven't decided yet.
I'll pray about it.
That's cool. Maybe if Xavier wants to come on the show, he can show the picture.
Xavier's afraid from his family. He says he'll go on the show once we catch the guy. He says he'll go on the show.
Well, we'll have to talk about it then, because if he's not willing to commit anything of himself and just expect...
He will, but once we catch the guy.
Nah, that's not how things work, man. You gotta give before you get. We're not just gonna do something for somebody and then hope that he gives back. Sorry.
I think it's a great opportunity for us, Smith, I really do.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. And if you had your own channel, still you could put on whatever the hell you want.
I'm going to pray about this. Sometimes we're going to pray about this.
Anything else?
I was going to pray about this. I'm going to keep on praying. Till you change your mind.
Yeah, and I'm sure you keep on calling me too.
Gentlemen said keep on praying.
I think you're gonna keep on harassing me too.
I'm going to pray. I'm going to keep on praying to Jesus.
You're gonna keep on praying to Samsung when you call me 24/7.
Keep on praying to Jesus. Jesus can convince anyone.
Don't turn this into a contest.
What's that?
I said don't turn this into a contest.
It's not a contest. It's something we have to do. We have to get ratings for our show. And we have to help this kid out because his father's doing something, his stepfather's doing something real bad to him. And we have to get ratings for the show. We have to help this kid out.
That's what you think. Alright, Irish Moss next. What else, Sardoro? That's it?
I said I'm on the air. Tell me what's going on with the cookie.
Yeah, I'm making a cracker, bro.
What?
I'm making a cracker that you can make sandwiches out of.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna shave my face and tweeze my eyebrows and then make a noodle dish. That's my day. I was supposed to see my kids, but they changed their plans last minute. So I gotta take this opportunity to do stuff to set me up for the week.
Now, I kind of can relate to this kid's father. Because funny
Yeah.
And what this guy doing to this kid's family is not right.
Uh-huh.
My heart goes out to this kid, man, Spooky. My heart goes out to him.
Yeah, buddy.
My heart really goes out to him, I mean.
What else? Is that it?
Said his old brother was raped.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
I said that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So some bad stuff going on in the world.
And we can do something to help.
Listen, I don't appreciate you harassing me, so I'm gonna hang up.
I'm not harassing you.
Well, I already told you my feelings, and you don't drop it, so I don't know what you expect out of me. That's called bullying. And if you don't have anything else to talk about, then call me another time, bro. No offense. I'm my own person. I don't have to listen.
What was it saying that this was a team, like this was our show? Now all of a sudden it's your show. It's not our show anymore.
This is my channel. We're not on the show right now. This is me cooking.
Alright, I'll talk to you some other time.
Alright. Bye.
Alright, bye.
I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Brooke Reederson. Okay. What's up, man? It's good stuff. Yeah, so, it's the same recipe as yesterday. Sorry, my head's not in there. Same recipe as yesterday. Quinoa, chia, millet, buckwheat, Irish moss, nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, water, and Celtic salt. 9 things. Oh, hold on. Pumpkin seeds. Did I put the... Yeah, the pumpkin seeds are in there. Okay, 10 things. let's hope this works. All right. So we got the new frame. And all right, so 5.5 cups. All right, so we're gonna try to get 2. But shit, I only have 1 tray, right? Dang, didn't think about that. I'll either have to make another tray or just put the dough in the fridge, and then when this one's done, make it another one, you know? So 5.5, I gotta get this down to 2 3/4 in the blender. This looks like I might actually even put the whole thing in. What if I do that? If I put the whole thing in? Let me do that. I don't know. This is R&D, man. Trial and error, experiments. No animals were harmed during the making of this product. Not tested on animals except me. And I wasn't harmed, don't worry. Let's see. Go all the way to the edge. I've thought about this concept for a long time, actually. Having you know, a frame to make a thick bread, basically. You gotta wonder why it's never been done before. Maybe it's not a good idea, you know? Maybe Jub tried it and found something out. One reason why we don't do it like that. Or maybe he just never thought about it because he wasn't trying to mass produce a branded product. He was just running a, you know, an outpatient clinic slash delicateria and health consulting service, you know, and healing center. He was thinking more in terms of helping people, you know. True Aquarium. God bless you, David. Alright, she doesn't like when people say that. It means like, you know, it means like you have to be blessed because there's something wrong with you. It's like, no, there's nothing wrong with anybody. The idea that, you know, spiritual blessings have to come from somewhere else. It's kind of offensive to the native. Force of habit, my bad. I love you, man. What you did for me. You taught me about, you know, God inside of us. It's the most greatest thing that anybody ever did for me. Was telling me that I have God, that I'm God inside, you know. How precious my life is. And all life. It's a great blessing. A great teaching, a great, you know, gift that you taught me, you showed me. Forever, forever grateful, man. Alright. So, we'll just, you know, eyeball that, say that it's pretty even. And we'll go to the dehydrator. Okay, drop that on the floor. Which way is gonna fit? I guess. Shit. Boom! Matter of fact, let me take these out. Yeah. Alright. Bro, I'm not light years ahead of Joe. What I did was simplify, omit, reduce. That's like saying a comic book is light years ahead of the Sistine Chapel. First of all, I wouldn't be where I am without Joe. Second of all, I could never compare. All I did was omit and simplify and steer. It's not ahead. You know, it's addition in addition to. You know? I'm where I am because of him. I could never be ahead. and you do kata, all those two-man sets from Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, the wrist lock throws, that's all two-person kata, man. One step. They call it one-step sparring. That's a form of kata. I'm not saying it's not a good thing to do, but if you watch UFC and real fighting, you're not going to see that being performed on a high-level fighter. Okay? I'm not interested in the fancy pants recipes with 50,000 ingredients. You know, braised chestnuts glazed with an almond vinaigrette over a bed of farm-raised, you know, edible flower arrangement and arugula. You know? The kind of stuff that you pay $100 a dish for. You know why? Because most people can't afford that. And most people, you're not going to need to do 96% of the training that you've done. It's the 4% core moves that's what works on a regular basis. And I ain't the first one to say that. Bruce Lee said it in so many words. He said, don't be afraid of the guy who does 10,000 different techniques. It's the guy that does one technique 10,000 times. That's who you got to watch out for. Because that's the one that's going to get you. And when it does get you, it's going to finish you. You know, the flawless technique. The maximum efficiency. Power. Also, Hadra Gracie said it in terms of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He said, you take off the kimono, you lose 90% of the moves, and then you take the kimono, you add in ground and pound, and you lose another 90%. So 90% of 100 is 10, and 90% of 10 is, no, wait a second, is it 90? No, he said 80. I think he said 80. 80% of 100 is 20. You got 20% of moves of jiu-jitsu without the kimono. You take that 20%, multiply it by another 0.8 or 80%, you got 4 out of 20. 4 moves out of 100 moves that you've learned you can actually use in a fight. All right, and that's the equivalent of having a Michelin star rating on your menu. You know, that's 100%. 5-star Michelin review, 100%. What I make, 4%. Jub's recipes, 1,000%. He's the best. His recipes are a scientific formula for healing. Bruce Lee was not the first person to say that? Okay, well. He's the first person that I learned about to do MMA. You know, he's my first teacher. He said, don't have a style. Learn what works for you and become good at it. Like, you know, Jub doesn't do juicing. Or he does, but not, you know, as a habit. So, this is an apple cider. It's pasteurized, so, you know, it doesn't have the enzymes. But it doesn't have any preservatives either. There ain't no potassium sorbate in here, so. We'll consider that acceptable. All right? Just like if you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's acceptable to train in the gi and consider that beneficial for fighting. You just have to be aware, you know, that you gotta watch out for ground and pound stuff. All right. So anyway, that was part 1 of this broadcast. Part 2 is gonna be me tweezing my eyebrows and shaving. I'm gonna keep the mustache for at least one more, one more shave. So, you know, it's literally gonna take me over an hour to do my eyebrows and my beard because I don't know. I got a situation going on here where, you know, there's hair growing in between my eyes. So I'll try to check the stream. I think the first thing what I'm gonna do is my lead shaving vid got 5,000 views. I think that was because of the Norelco product review. I don't know. But if you want to skip ahead, you know, I won't be offended. I understand this isn't very exciting. Let's see if I can get you a good angle for people who are, I don't know, into it. I'm gonna get right into the thing here. I'm gonna get the light shining right in between my eyes. I actually need a light coming from underneath is what I need. Alright, the first thing I'm actually going to do though is trim the eyebrows, the length of it. So let me just make sure that you're seeing the whole head. I'm going to come in here. So this is the eyebrow itself. One. I gotta do this about every 2 or 3 weeks. The eyebrows. The beard probably should do it more than once a week, but the problem is that my skin, you know, when I shave, the skin actually is, the skin is shaved, you know, like the first couple of layers of skin come off, especially with the straight razor. So for me to grapple after that, I need a couple of days for the skin to grow back, basically, you know. Dr. Pimple Popper. I want to get one of those, seeing this thing, it's like a roll-on cream that sucks all the stuff out of your pores. But this part of my face here, it correlates to the heart. So you're gonna get yelled out for drinking out of the container. No, that's only mine. Everybody's gone except for my brother. My parents are in Florida. So there's nobody here that's gonna bother me about that. There's not enough light down here though, so I'm gonna take this up into the other bathroom. Let's see if we can get a better angle. If we can't get a good angle, what I'll do is I'll skip to the shaving and save the eyebrows for another time. I don't know. How's that? Right out of the container. Boom. Alright, this is going to be much brighter. You getting a good angle over here? I've got hair on my nose. What's that? I'll try not to go super OCD so it doesn't, take forever. Some of these hairs are really tiny. I can only see them because I'm right up next to myself, so. I'll try to just do the bare minimum for the stream. So we're not here. Sometimes this takes a really long time. I'm gonna try not to. You're probably not seeing anything, right? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Can't really get a better angle at this. If I do here. How about that? Is that better? Sheesh. Some of them are like borderline popping out. The hair hasn't actually broken the skin yet, but I can use the tweezer to kind of scrape over the top layer and expose the hair that's basically at the edge, and then I can get it, but that would be like, going the extra mile. So let me skip that.
Some of them are like hard to get out. What's going on this week? I'm going to another gym at the end of the week. This is pretty much the last stretch before I have the card finalized. I'm looking at April 10th. So I got the MMA card full. I got to get a couple more grapplers. I'm going to Royal Jiu-Jitsu in Mineola, and then I'm going to go to Peak Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to try to get there for Sunday's open mat. And then I'll hopefully have at least 4 grapplers. For the grappling part of the tournament. I think I have like 5 or more MMA guys, so the MMA tournament will be big. But I do want to also showcase the scoring for grappling too, so I am going to go with the grappling also, even if it's only a 3-man tournament. I like MMA better, so it's okay if it's, you know, like more of an MMA tournament. Got this discoloration on my nose here. This is actually related to my colon, believe it or not, how it stresses my heart. Same old story, gotta empty out and rest. I did a 24-hour water fast on Thursday into Friday. I'm gonna go 48 and then I'm gonna go 72. Water only and tea, you know, no sugar, which I used to do. Not sugar per se, but like, you know, honey, juice, anything that has carbs. Actually, stops the autolytic process, or the autophagy, whatever you want to call it. The breakdown of material that happens when you do fasting. Oh man, see why this takes so long, right? I'm about a third of the way done with one eyebrow. You'll be there? Did I go to peak? No, I didn't. I didn't go to peak yet. I'm gonna go on Sunday to open that. I think what happened was the cleansing that I started doing by fasting on Thursday was kind of interrupted when I started eating. So a lot of the stuff which is supposed to be exiting my body is showing itself in my nose, It's like a sign that the heart's still not able to rest. Because it broke my fast too early. Way too early. I mean, 24 hours is really nothing. But, you gotta think of it like any other fitness that can be built. So, I'm not discouraged. I briefly worked out of a retro fitness in Glen Cove. I kind of got use of the cardio kickboxing room and put some mats down and did a little MMA. One of the girls behind the desk told me, because she was like, into makeup and stuff. Like, some girls, they put a lot of time into their appearance, not all girls, but I would say a decent percentage, have to kind of beautify themselves, right? So anyway, she had naturally thick eyebrows. So she was telling me I have to come from underneath. Because my eyebrows are heavy, right? Couldn't get that one piece. I think I need a better fucking tweezer is what it is. But like, why do I have thick eyebrows? I think it's kind of like a survival adaptation. Hairs are like antennas, you know, I could feel the wind in my eyes. Keeps stuff out of my eyes, you know. Protects my eyes. But I don't want to look like a caveman. I don't think being unkempt is a good look. So I'm kind of forced to be a little bit metro, if you know what I mean. Metrosexual is like, you know, doing things that traditionally men didn't do their eyebrows. What did they do? Shave. Pretty much it, right? Alright, looks like I'm almost done with this side. Like I said, I'm not going crazy with it like I could. I could be here for another 15 minutes. Getting the light hairs that are hard to see. The small little nubs that are kind of almost out of the skin, but not quite. But I'm gonna stop pretty much right here. I'm gonna leave the rest to be as is. At first glance, you won't be able to tell, I don't think. You know? And the top I'll shave. Now the other side of my unibrow. Sheesh. Okay, here we go. I'm going in. Okay. John's usually not at peak on Sunday. Trigon has an open mat on Sunday. John is not there. Pat or Lou lead the class. All right. It's like grabs it, but then it doesn't pull it. Loses the grip. I always feel like slightly nauseous from this, from all the micro trauma. You know, it's like pain. Squeeze is starting to piss me off. Let me go, maybe get the other one. We'll just fucking deal with it. Should be it right here. All right. This one little piece right here. There you go. All right, the rest of this I will actually shave. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is turn this on here. There's the light. Okay, turn this on. Okay, hot water. Bobby Green that good? I think he's not as good as Islam Makhachev. But he took the fight, you know? I think he's gonna get worked, but I'll be rooting for him. Certainly will be rooting for the boy. Right back. Okay, so a little straight razor. Disposable blade. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take this up for my eyebrows, and then also this for my eyebrows. These are the other two type of shavers. After I do my eyebrows, I put these on so I can see well. Okay, let me just
That. You know, I think they had to make a fight, you know, because Islam. He's got Khabib's team behind him, so Khabib's a big draw. He's got the whole Muslim world behind him. So Islam, you know, he's got that all behind him. They can't cancel that fight. So Bobby Green, I'm sure he's getting a good payday. And he's gonna give his 100%. But I just don't think he has the physical strength, the endurance. I hope he can win. Maybe, you know, he'll catch him, get him with a good punch or something. I don't know. I doubt it. If I had to bet, I would say Islam's gonna make it look easy. You know, but maybe I'm buying the hype. Okay, I got a little, what do you call it? You know what? I actually got something that can be good in here first. Get this thing. Straight razor shaving, here we go. How not to straight razor shave. Brought to you by Bloody Mess. Now hopefully, you know, I'll be careful. I'm gonna start with the mustache. I'll go top of the mustache first. Matter of fact, let me get a hand towel. Okay. Hand towel we're gonna wet. Put right here to wipe the blade. And, ooh, hot. Really hot.
You get a good angle? I can't tell. How about that? That's better, right? Every time I shave the mustache, it gets smaller. Yeah, because I shaved a little extra by accident. When it first starts shaving, it's too sharp. Right now, it's perfect. I don't have to be too light because it's really sharp up. Okay. Now I do the middle. Get a little separation in here. Okay. Now we're gonna go underneath. You get a good angle? Probably green to speed hack per before they already knocked out right now. Yep. Oh shit. This is sorry, you didn't get a good angle on that one.
Yeah, that was real recently too with hyper. Was that 2 weeks ago? I don't think he's got the grappling to compete with. It's oh shit! I think I went too high. I might have slipped and cut it too short. Hold on, let's see. No, maybe I'm alright. They say don't trim the mustache until you style it. So I gotta put wax in first and then trim it. It's probably the last time we'll be able to do this because it's getting too thin on the side, on the corner. Oh, you gotta come from this side. Nope, it's this side. Let me just take a look here. Sides are even. Underneath pretty even. Alright. So now I'll shave the rest and then I'll style it and then trim it. Who's in the chat here? Bobby must be seeing Islam's a freaking bear, yep. Lando Venado, yeah, he's alright though. I mean, he doesn't really have any grappling. You really gotta have a special style to fight somebody like Islam and Khabib, you know? my thing is we never got to see Khabib against somebody like Oliveira or Damian, like a lightweight Damian Maia, a jiu-jitsu master. I wanted to see Khabib's wrestling versus a jiu-jitsu master. Not just an honorary black belt like RDA. See, RDA is a good grappler, but he's not a world-class grappler. I'm talking about somebody like Damian Maia, who's like a world champion jiu-jitsu. That's the one fight we never got to see. And I think that's the only person that really could compete with them. Fight fire with fire, you know? Top game versus bottom game. The meta today really is not jiu-jitsu off the bottom. It's anti-grappling or wrestling. You know, they stand up from the bottom. Nobody fights off their back anymore, except for Oliveira. So I don't think Bobby Green's got the jiu-jitsu. He might even do well for a bit just based on athleticism, you know? But it's like chess, you know? After a while. I think he's going to get checkmated. And I'll be rooting for that. You know, I'll be rooting for Bobby as the underdog, but I don't root for anti-grappling. I actually root for the grapplers. Believe it or not, even though I was out wrestled in all of my losses, I appreciate grappling. You know, in my age, I don't really like the flash. I like the tried and true, you know, the plan A. The safest way, which is grappling. So I'll be rooting for Islam's style. Ortega, right? Yeah, not elbow from the bottom, man. That's no way. Elbow from the bottom, no way. Don't try and strike off your back, man. That's not a good strategy. You don't have gravity on your side. You're gonna lose that. If both people throw a technique at the same time, the guy on top's gonna win. He's got gravity on his side. Striking off your back is weak. It's a cheap way to try to win. That's taking the easy way out. Like, oh, you're hoping that, what, you're going to cut the guy or something? Cheap. Use jiu-jitsu off your back. Don't use striking off your back. No, it's not going to work. It's physics. Okay. Sideburns. Chops, I should say. Make sure I go a little higher. Okay. Fuck, this side's gonna be kind of a pain because I'm righty. Ooh. Okay. Side's a little higher. Now we're even. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this regular razor. Here. And I'm just gonna go over everything. Oh, shit. I'm actually out of shaving cream. Nice. Well, that's good. You get rid of this. I gotta go everywhere around my eyes. Down here. Here. I don't know if you could hear that, but I could feel it smoothing, you know, taking out the stubble that I didn't get. this one. Shave my nose. Top of the eyebrows. Top of the nine to you. And then I guess what I'll do is the next time I'm due to shave, I'll get a haircut too. And I'm probably gonna have to tweeze my ears. Believe it or not. Alright. So I think that's it for this. Let me wash my face. I'm gonna style the mustache and then trim it. Oop. Running low on battery. A win is a win, but you're right. Striking from the back is a desperate high risk move. It's not a high risk move. It's just a Hail Mary, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, what's the risk? You're already on your back, so you're effed. But yeah, it's like a cheap way, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, if you get taken down, you gotta fight off your back. Some people try to stand back up, but you can stand back up if you do it the right way. Don't get up from a wrestling 4-point stance. Do the Gracie get up. Otherwise, you end up like Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, getting choked out from a 4-point stance. You got to do the Gracie get up. That's the proper way to stand up. Alright, so I'll keep the camera right here. I'm gonna go get my mustache wax and I'll be right back. What's that? Really? Did you go over or not? Yeah, you okay. 5 minutes. Over. Okay. So I know well, shrimping is part of it. That's gonna get you your hips in a position where you can protect yourself. That's the most important move in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely part of it. Okay. So let me just do another quick run through. Make sure I pretty much got everything to that to be perfect, right? Okay, so this is a mustache wax. Light strength, nothing crazy. I really need a brush is what I need to kind of bring this over. Need a brush. Okay, heavy one. More wax. This side doesn't like to come up. This side is okay. This side goes up okay. This side doesn't like to. Alright. Let's see. Let's finish this up here. Doesn't look like I need much trimming. This side is weak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see you later, Mustache. Next week. Next week is it, guys. I'm going back to clean shaven for the spring. See, this doesn't even look good here. It's like a piece missing because this doesn't want to go out. And I guess something got cut short in here, so it's like there's a piece missing in here. I should just fucking shave it right now. Shave the whole thing right off. That's what I should do. Alright, one more week I gotta put up with this bullshit. Men's Health Month. Into February. November to February. Alright guys, I know I said I was gonna do another recipe, but I'm actually not going to. I'm gonna get my brother into UFC gym. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna eat my last meal for the week. It's gonna be Dino Tracks, and that's about it. You know, thanks for watching. If you think of anything that I didn't go over today in terms of the recipe, you have something, let's see. I already said I don't want your input, so what am I gonna say? Oh, I know. Hey, how about this? If you want you want a taste test, you want to be on the testing team, How about that? If you want to be on the testing team, I'll ship you out a bag of my Dino Tracks. Just go to masterlukey.com contact page. You got all my info there, from phone number to email, social media, even my mailing address. So don't be shy. All right, I'm here for you. Just be considerate that I do try to sleep in the middle of the night, so Eastern Standard Time. Keep that in mind if you're calling. All right, and other than that, I'll be back. I'm gonna try and keep doing these daily broadcasts. I know I say that often, but what I want to do for the championship coming up is a live broadcast. So hopefully off of that I'll have monetization and we can keep it going every month. So yeah, any questions, hit me up and stay tuned for more exciting action. Master Lukey over.